Or welcome back to Building Dad Bod 2.0. I'm off for 2 weeks of holidays, so I'm going into full rebuild mode on these hip flexors and my core. So I'm hitting them every morning for the next 2 weeks. Starting with reverse squats. Then here, I forgot to film this exercise, but did leg raises with the cables and crunching with a 50-pound slam ball. Did some L-sits, which after doing these a couple days in a row, my core was fried. So had to do them on the dip handles. I only got like 5 seconds on the original setup. After that, we did some standing ab roller. Left tricep has been giving me some grief since I did the tape presses. So I got the sleeve on and not doing full extension on these, but still working the core hard. And then doing some banded walks to hit the outside of the hip. So I was happy with that, but I refined the workout a little bit more here the next day, so I'll show you that tomorrow. Then we're on to trying to rebuild my squat. So we're going to start hitting more squat volume with the buffalo bar, starting off with 220 pounds for a set of 8. On the light set here, I got the glute loop around my knees to force that hip to work a little bit harder. So I upped the squat volume, like I said, but I lowered the overall volume of the workout. We're going to slowly start working the overall volume back up as we go here, as the hip can tolerate more. I had a joint locked up for about, about a month or so in my lower back as well. It's finally released, but my lower back is still feeling really fatigued. It's getting better. It's less sore now. Everything seems to be moving in the right direction, but it's a bit of a process. I have started back to eating my kind of maintenance calories now, right around 3,000 calories. I'm going to stop the cut for now, hang out in maintenance for a bit, try to recover and rebuild. We'll go into a small surplus soon and work my way back up to 185 pounds. My ultimate goal is to see how strong I can get at 185 pounds. So there might be a few cycles of bulking to 185, doing a quick cut, bulking back up to 185. We'll just see how everything goes. The plan is to bulk slowly. All right, so up to this point, we hit 220 for 8, 270 for 5, now 305.5 for 3 up next, and then we're going to go for singles at 355 pounds. Lately, I've been working up to a top single, but they've been inconsistent with the hip. A few weeks ago, I hit 380. Last week, I was struggling to hit 365, So this week I decided just to do my top singles at 355, but we're going to do 3 top singles. So add a little bit more volume on the singles at a lighter weight. And I'll just add 5 pounds next week. And we'll continue to add 5 pounds a week if I can, if the hip holds up. We'll see if we can get back up to 385 pounds for 3 singles. If not, we'll just keep manipulating the volume on the lighter sets and keep the singles sort of at wherever it is that we can hit. And then I might add in a couple more sets of singles at that weight as well. So overall, 355, it felt a little heavier than I would like, but it moved really nicely. I have no complaints on how it moved. Then drop back down to 305.5 for a set of 5 reps here, and they moved really nicely. Now, if you're wondering about depth, for this old guy on low bar, that's my depth. I was happy with it. That's good depth for me. And that just is what it is. I'm not chasing ass to grass on low bar squats. After having my back rebuilt with steel rods, I'm just happy to be squatting an okay amount of weight. And we'll just look to keep building the weight up with that same depth. It's way better depth than I had starting out after back surgery. So it's going in the right direction. Then on to, this would have been a PR 373 on SSB box squats. Those failed. I think they're going to get cycled out for a while now anyway. I was pushing my limits on those for, about 3 months now, setting PRs. So we're going to focus more on the sandbag box squats for higher reps as an accessory for a while now. Build some work capacity, build a base. I think these ones with the good hip extension will be just a good crossover accessory for my squat and my deadlift. So this was my first ever attempt with the 300-pound sandbag. I managed to get 2 sets of 10. I could have got a few more reps, but I didn't want to just absolutely annihilate myself the first time doing these. Try to leave a few reps to improve upon it next time. Nordic curls. These were the last exercise of the workout. I'm going to speed up the reps in a second here, but managed to hit a set of 20 and a set of 15. 20 is a PR for me. Most I'd hit previously was 17. Talked about it multiple times, but I'd like to eventually just keep working on trying to get more extended on these. But they do the trick. My hamstrings are absolutely just on fire, sore for the next day after doing these. They hit hard, so still getting a good stimulus out of them, and I'll just keep looking to get stronger as I go. That's it for the workout. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody has an amazing night.